Ladies and gentlemen, we're here with another episode 3 of Behind the Machine. I'm here with my guy, Borleone
What's
Films.
going on, my boy?
Talk to the
Everything
people,
good?
man. What's going on, man? What's going on?
Good. They can't call that. Might spoil it. No cap. No cap.
Well, it's a little rainy today. Much appreciated for you to come out here all the way to Brooklyn.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
Sit here and have this conversation with me today. So Behind the Machine, everybody sees the machine, but they don't see what goes on behind the scenes. They don't see the work that goes into building these brands that we have or these companies that we have. And you're somebody, of course, by your name, Borleone Films, you have your own company. So, I had to have you here on this show and, just chop it up with me.
Appreciate it. That's love, my boy. Appreciate that.
All right, man. So let's do it. My first question I got for you, man. What made you get into videography?
Shit. To be honest, it happened by, I would say, accident. You know what I'm saying? I'm with my man Odio right here, the co-owner of Dreams to Reality, our brand and stuff. But we really started in the yards at DSU. The yards is like a little place that, we all lived in a community. And a couple of the guys, we in the crib and stuff like that, and they like, shit, I want to start rapping. You know what I'm saying? So I was the guy, like, I was a mass communication major at DSU too. So I'm like, shit, I'll be around the cameras. I'm about to see if I can get one, and we could go do that. You feel me?
Yeah.
We shot the vid or whatever the case may be. It wasn't the best vid, you know what I'm saying? But we liked it. And the fact that we liked it and the reaction I got from my people, I was like, you know what? I could do something. Then I graduated, came home with it. A couple of my young boys in my hood, they wanted to shoot videos and all that stuff too. So we did that, and it went viral. Well, not viral, but it did like 17K in 3 days. So we like, damn. I'm like, you know what? This might be for me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, it was history. It wrote itself, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Facts.
How did you come up with the name Borleone Films?
Well, I like The Godfather. If you know The Godfather, it's Vito Corleone, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
and
sir.
I feel like a lot of stuff, he handles a lot of boss businesses, everything goes through him. And that's how I feel like I want to live my life, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be not just the boss of everything, but to be able to put people in place and do stuff like that. Corleone is already taken. Everybody's a Corleone. So I put the B in front of it. And and ever since then, it stuck. Everybody like it. Then they call me Borley and all types of stuff. I'm like, wow, yeah, that's me. I like that new identity for myself. You know what I'm saying? Came from where I came from.
Yeah. I'm glad you say that coming from where you come from. Where do you come from? What's your hood?
I'm from 164 Sherman Avenue, Bronx, New York.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I lived there right up until I went off to college and then ended up moving to Jersey. But I still go there like almost every day just to check in, just to get that motivation. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that motivation that I got to keep going, it comes from there. Because we don't really, so we never really had anything in there. So I'm the first person, other than my man Son of Sam, shout out Son of Sam Sim. I ain't going to forget about you, Brody. We the only 2 directors in our hood, and it's not common. That's not something that people... Oh yeah, I want to be that. I want to be a rapper. I want to do this. I want to do that. But as a director, it's like I bet I could do that. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. So that's where I come from. That's what I do. My motivation come from there. Facts.
Coming from those hoods, and I'm from Harlem. I'm from 125th and Broadway.
Oh yeah, I know.
And coming from those spots, you either are a baller or a rapper, but people don't talk about you can also be a creative as well. So I want to ask you, how did growing up there add to your creativity?
It just showed me a lot. You know what I'm saying? It from growing up, from what I seen, like everything was like paid in full in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the New York way. It's like this is what everybody in New York does, and that basically it takes me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it puts that battery in my back to say, okay, I could probably create the next classic, or I could probably create something that people want to mimic 10, 20 years down the line. You know what I'm saying? So that's my goal. That's where, just being from there, that's how that motivation comes. And it's like, I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I go there every day. Like, I just make sure I tap in just to, remind myself, like, I'm not too above. You know what I'm saying? Ever since I started working at Hot 97, you know what I'm saying? That's a good goal, but it's more. And I could tap into that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love that shit, man.
And I'm sure when you go back, you have the little homies that be looking at you and seeing what you're doing and whatnot.
The guys, I tell them all the time, bro, like, this shit changed my life. Y'all don't gotta just do the basic or the stuff that everybody else does. Like, and even with them, even when they start rapping, I shoot their videos for the low. Cause you know what? If that's what y'all want to do, I'm gonna support y'all. You know what I'm saying? We got to come up with some creative stuff and all that. But I'm gonna still give it to y'all for the low, and let's try to go up. If y'all make it off this, You know what I'm saying? Go do your thing. I'm gonna always support y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm big on that.
And, you know, another problem with the hood too is that, like, you know, again, I said you either a baller or you could rap or you could be a creative or you could be on the block, and that's so tempting because it's easy money.
Easy, quick,
super easy. So I want to ask you, how did you try to, you know, stay away from that? Because I'm gonna say this now. I feel like people that come from the hood have faced that at some point in their life, where they're like, you know what? Do I want to try this out and see what it's like? Have you faced that at all?
If you ask the question, you like, how did
how did you steer away from that? Because obviously you didn't stay in there.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it was more so after I graduated college. You know what I'm saying? I went back to after I graduated. I used to go there all the time. I used to like try to, cause I lived in Jersey, so I have to, you know, finesse the tolls and shit. And I used to spend money, and I used to be like, damn, I'm standing right here. The people that I left right here, still right here. 5 years later. Yeah. What are y'all really doing? Why? And if I bring myself in this environment, I'm gonna stay here too. Exactly. I wanted more for myself. So you know what? I'm gonna be here, but I'm gonna still get my little comforts. I'm gonna get my thinking zone. I'm gonna always put myself into a better position. But I love y'all, but I'm not gonna let y'all not drag me down. But I'm not gonna stay right here. Yeah. That's not my thing. Yeah. I never wanted that for myself. I never wanted that for anybody around me. So I'm gonna be the first person, or just the motivator to everybody. Like, yo, it's bigger than this. Yeah. We could do better than this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What's the hardest thing about maintaining a machine? And I guess your machine would be Borleone Films. What's the hardest thing about maintaining it?
Just sometimes, like, the will to say, like fuck this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, sometimes I'll be in the crib and just be like, damn, like, is this really for me? Yeah. Is this gonna work? Is this gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? But I stick with it. But that's probably the hardest part for me, just to say, like, when is this going to be it for me? Like, when am I going to get that big call where, hey, come shoot a video for it? Yeah, or we got a couple $1,000 budget for this. You know what I'm saying? When is that going to come? But, I mean, I've been privileged to work with who I worked with and stuff like that, and been around the situations I've been, so I'm grateful for that. But I just know more is coming. But that's probably the hardest part, is just to say, like, I could probably be doing something else. You know what I'm saying? But what would I be doing, though? Exactly. I always ask myself that too. Like, if you didn't have this, well, like, where would you be? What would you be doing? Because I picked up a camera, it got me into so many different doors and so many different shit. I'm sitting right here. You know what I'm saying? Sitting here with me, man. Like, I appreciate that for sure. Like, I'm sitting right here next to you because I chose a couple years ago to pick up a camera and not say I'm not doing this no more. After I did the first 10 free videos, I kept going and I kept staying with it, and I brought along my guy. Of course, I always got to shout him out, ODO, because this one of the person that really was there with me. You know what I'm saying? When I ain't really had none. You know what I'm saying? So, but hell yeah, bro, like, cameras changed my life.
And, you know, talk about having that support system, because I can relate as well. Doing this media thing is not easy by yourself, because you have people that you come in touch with that be like, yeah, let's do whatever. Hell yeah. All empty promises, empty lies and shit. Tell you all that shit. So talk to me about, like, having that strong support system and having guys like him keep you grounded.
Listen, I say this every day. I be talking my little joints and shit from me. I tell them, like, yo, I wake up and I talk to the same 3 to 4 people every day. My deep. Man O right here. That's my deep. Man Crazy NYC, best chef in NYC, by the way. Sha Boogie, and, like, probably another person that just motivate me. Cause every time I speak to these people, I get the will to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get the will to, like, I bet today is the day after. I'm gonna get up and go edit, or I'm gonna get up and go shoot, or yo, link me, we about to go shoot. He be like, I bet I'll be there in 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I love that. I love that feeling of my people behind me, or we together in this, and when we get to the top, it's gonna be nothing but diamonds and taking care of our families and moving our moms and all that stuff. So, but every day I talk to, like, the same 3 or 4 people. That support system need that, because it be days when you always have them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have them. Every creative have them. Damn, son, I'm not feeling it today. I can't do this. But other people have different, like, motivational people around them. You know what I'm saying? And these are people that I choose. You know what I'm saying? So I talk to them every day, bro. Every single day.
And with that strong support system comes a level of competition too. Talk about that. Like, I know you guys try to outdo each other, and I know y'all doing that to see the best in each other. So talk about that competition that y'all.
I mean, I love that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, per my son Shot Boogie, for that's my boy.
Yes, sir. Shout out Shot Boogie.
Shout out my man Shot Boogie. We always go at it like, yo, Rod, I just did this, boom. He'll tell me, or I tell him like, back, bro, you don't even know. I just locked in on He tell me 2 days later, yo, bro, guess what just happened to me? I gotta, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, bet, boy. Every time I talk to you, it's like, I get that. I'm like, I got that spark. Let's go. I got something for you in the next 2 days. Watch this. You know what I'm saying? That'd be the best part. I love that. I love the creative competition. And it's all friendly fire. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. You know what I'm saying? It's never no, I'm doing better than you. It's like, I'm challenging you to up this. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, definitely. I love that. Especially with this guy right here. His photographer, I always tell him, like, yo, bro, you got to get right. You got to he'll come back. Next couple pictures, be fire. I'll be like, yeah, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't cap, man. For real.
I hear that. Talk to me about, you working at Hot 97. Because I don't know if you remember, but that was the first time I actually met you and Shot Boogie. They had me come up on a Who's Next panel or some joint. And I remember walking in. And everybody's just chilling, and I see you and Shot Boogie, the most energy, just being y'all. And I'm looking, and I'm like, these motherfuckers is not supposed to do this because they looking at them wilding out, but they letting them do it because you guys command that energy. You know what I mean? So talk about being at Hot 97 and how you got there and any fears you had going there, because Hot 97 is not no.
Trust me.
You know what I mean?
It wasn't a ball. Well, all right. So let me give you the backstory. Shot Boogie and I, we was on, so we had this thing called 360 Brunch, like a podcast, and I love Shot because when I didn't really know anything too much about cameras, he believed in me. He was like, I'd rather you mess up because you my mans than I pay somebody else and then they mess up and it's like, me and you could fix this because we friends. So 360 Brunch was over for real. Like we was, falling apart. Not falling apart, but everybody started going their separate ways. Me and Shot stuck together, and he put up a post on Instagram like, the radio needs newer people, like newer, younger generation and stuff like that. So shout out to my man Mike Fox. Mike Fox, he was at the time was like the executive producer of the stuff. He hit Shot on the Instagram. It's like, call me. So Shot like, yo, bro, I looked him up. It's legit. I'm gonna call him. Called him, whatever. He like, rah. He told us to come to Hot 97. Well, he told me to come to Hot 97. Come with me. So me, I'm like, bro, you could go, bro. Like, so it's not for me, it's for you. He like, nah, bro, come with me, trust me. So we go, we play good cop, bad cop with Mike, and Shot ended up getting the situation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he like, Rock, come, just keep coming. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to do my own thing. Like, this is your thing, but congratulations, but I'm gonna do my. He like, no, bro, come. So I'm like, all right, say that. So I start going in there every day, just shaking hands and letting everybody know I'm Borleone. I do camera work and stuff like that. So the opportunity came around to go to Canada, and they had no shooters. It was for my man Raj Shin, is a Canadian artist. He was opening up for Tory Lanez. And they like, we need a shooter. So they like, Raj, you available? I'm like, yeah. I got my own camera. I got a little A6500 with a 50mm lens. Yeah. That's it. That's it. Like literally, that's it in my plane ticket. Yeah. So we go out there, and Shah was on the stage, and I just recorded everything. Everything was going good. Everything was beautiful. Came back, I edited it. They watched it. They called me in. They said, Rob, we're about to watch it on full screen. They watched it. I said, yo, you want a job here? I said, off this? Like, right off this video. I'm like, hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. I can't. And ever since then, it was just been love from Hot 9. Like, I learned so much. Yeah. Because before that, all I knew was to pick up and shoot. I didn't know too much about lighting. I didn't know too much about lot. You know what I'm saying? So the Hot 97 really gave me that, that background, that structure, that, yo, bro, how you do this? Or how you do, you know what I'm saying? Like that, I guess that professional level introduction. You know what I'm saying? So that was love.
What's the number one thing that, like, you're glad that you learned that Hot 97? Because you said you didn't learn about the lighting and shit.
Yeah,
like
I didn't learn that.
So what's the most important thing the most valuable thing, I'll say?
The most valuable thing is differentiating from street edits to professional edits. Okay. Because it's a difference. Like, I ended up bringing that street edit to Hot 97, which they loved, but it was, you'll take some of the edits out, or like you'll do this a little bit better, like just to structure me. You know what I'm saying? So ever since they taught me that, like how to use like Adobe Premiere and stuff like that properly, and After Effects, I learned that from them, and I've been using it, nowadays, and it's been going up ever since. So I appreciate them for that for sure. That's probably the most valuable thing I took away from them, just to differentiate when I could go crazy with effects and stuff like that, or when I could, tone it down, great lighting, great coloring, and then just give it like that. You know what I'm saying?
What plans or what aspirations do you have for the future? Because I know you don't want to. I don't want to say that you don't want to stay at Hot 97, but of course you want to grow and evolve.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what aspirations do you have?
Just
for
building my brand, man, for
Yeah.
real. Like, we got Borleone Films is me, but me and my partner right here, we got Dreams to Reality LLC. We just want to, be one of the, one of the best production companies out here, bro. Just work with good people, great budgets, you know what I'm saying? Just build on everything that we have. Like, we really started this from literally nothing. Like, in the crib, just our two minds. And it's like, what can we do with this? Like, where can we take this? And it's like, just want to build on that. Just want to, grab a studio, become a monopoly, have a situation out here and in Atlanta or have in Cali. You know what I'm saying? Just building our brand and just being able to hire the people that's around us, the ones that, want to learn and like giving back to like schools. Like right now we have a intern situation where anybody that really wants to get into camera work, y'all could come intern with us for college credits and stuff, because we're official LLC, so we can sign for college credits and stuff like that. So we got that going on right now. And yeah, just keep on building and creating. But we also don't want to be production. We want to do like, clothes or, other endeavors too. So that's probably for like my 5-year plan and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
What's the and with the media industry, people see you at a show and they be like, "Oh my God, you made it! You in with this person and shit." Like, I'm a journalist and I love taking pictures with everybody, and my homie's just like, "Yo, you was with Jim Jones or whatever and shit." But people don't understand, like, yo, we really gotta hit people up to get into these events type shit.
Boy,
so
they don't
like,
understand, bro.
So I want to ask you, what's the biggest misconception that you've heard from people that don't understand what it is that we do?
You work at Hot 97. You live. You lit, boy. It's lit. Your life is, bro. I still go to the chicken spot. You know what I'm saying? Like, before I got here, I had a pizza from the chicken spot. You know what I'm saying? It's regular, bro.
Yeah.
I understand, like, these are people that you see on TV or you guys look up to on Instagram and stuff like that. But we're there for a job. Especially like me, sometimes it's like I'm there for just that one. I'm not playing director. Sometimes I'm playing DP. So like all I gotta do is hold the camera and don't say anything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? In certain situations. So it's like they think I made it because I'm with this person, but the whole time, bro, it was just a job real quick. I'm going home right after this. Really though, like
I'm going to sleep just
you know what I'm saying, bro. Like I eat piss and shit like everybody else, bro. It's just quick and. Just people just think you make it when you with one or two people, but it's not really that situation.
Yeah. And talking about those biggest misconceptions, what's the biggest moment that you've had with like an event or a celebrity?
Summer Jam.
Okay.
I never went to a Summer Jam. Not once until I worked it.
Oh shit. Okay.
Like I got my mans and him and my man in off the love. They slept at my crib. Yeah. And we got up at 7 in the morning. We drove to Summer Jam. I said, "Yo, y'all gonna stand right here behind stage." So they was good. As long as the guy's good, I'm on stage. I'm on stage with Blueface, Coil Ray, Trippie Redd. This is my first Summer Jam. Like I never went as a kid. I never went as an adult. None of that. It's my first one, and it was like I'm looking at all the people. And I'm like, and people like would send me stuff like, "Yo, bro, I see you on stage and stuff." I'm like, damn, like I'm really here. Bro.
I'm here,
You know what I'm saying? Like I started with nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at all these people. I'm on stage. First of all, I'm getting paid to be here.
Yeah.
And I'm on stage with people that I listen to. You know what I'm saying? And just seeing all the faces, shaking all the hands, handing my business card, let them know who I am. And it's like I have the opportunity to do this. God damn. Yeah. A kid from the Bronx. I ain't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't a cameraman at 10 and I've been working. This has happened like by accident. And I just stuck with it. I just said never. Like Nipsey said, like I went through all the emotions with this. I just never quit. And that's how I'm here talking to you.
That's deep. That's
real
deep.
Shit.
And it's funny you bring that up too, man, because one of my biggest moments was this nigga Jim Jones had me on stage with him at Yams Day. And I'm looking out at the crowd and I'm just like, yo.
Movie.
I'm really here doing this shit.
You movie like
and I'm looking next to me and Metro Boomin is next to me and I'm like, oh shit.
Movie.
And I see Cam, I'm like, nah, this is crazy. Like
I felt that, bro.
You know what I mean? So, in those moments and like in those situations, like talk about being in that moment. Because, as a kid, we see that on TV and it's like, yo, we want to be these rappers, whatever. And then you get to that moment and it's like, holy shit, it's way different than what I thought it was.
Oh, I had multiple moments. Like the time I met Jimmy. That's the crazy part too. That you said that who have I met? Gunna. Matter of fact, a situation with Gunna. Like everybody know at the time. Well, he still is, but one of my favorite rappers. And he came to Hot 97, and he walked in. But I didn't know he was coming that day, and it was like, damn, it's somebody I listen to every day. He's right here.
Yeah.
Like I could fanboy out and or I could keep it cool and be like, let me get a picture or something. I ain't get nothing. I just I played it cool and I was just like, yo, bro, what's up, bro? And then I kept it moving. But in my head, I'm like, damn, son, like I got the opportunity. I'm right here with bro. I listen to you like I'm about to listen to you in my car. Yeah. It's like, and you right in front of me. So it's like that feeling is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you work for it, it's just an amazing feeling. Just to be able to be in those spaces or to be in those rooms. Like, if I give you another example, before COVID, they had a summer jam pre-party. You know, with all the investors, like the billionaires, the people that really fund. And I'm there, and I'm the only videographer there because I was chosen by Hot 97, whatever the case may be, to do it. And I'm like, just meeting, shaking hands, and he's the owner of this building, the building that he's the owner and the producer of this, and it's like they giving away, you know what I'm saying? Just God, and I'm just shaking hands, and then I'm just a kid from the Bronx. I don't know too much, but you know what I'm saying? They giving me the cards and stuff like that. I'm just like, damn. Yeah. Not even just the celebrity, just the behind the scenes meeting of the people that really fund those celebrities. You know what I'm saying?
That's the buttons.
You know what I'm saying? That's what really catches me the most, because that's what I want to. That's where my name comes from, Borleone. I want to be those type of people, like the ones that's behind the scenes. Nobody really know, but we invest all the brand, and it comes back to us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And we're behind the machine too. We got to keep it real with everybody. You know, this shit isn't perfect. So I want to talk to you more about like the downside of everything. Like, what's one of the most like scariest moments you've ever encountered in this industry? Like, say you had like a shoot and like some footage got deleted, or like.
Damn. What was it?
I know you got one.
Oh yeah, I got a few. I'm trying to think. I'll give you a good one. Well, I'll give you one. I can't remember but me and Bell, we have a show called Mama I Made It, and it didn't come out good. Like, we shot it, everything was good and stuff like that, but they didn't approve it, and it was like because it wasn't up to par. And that's when I felt like, damn, I could have did, you know what I'm saying? I could have probably did it better, or I could have did something, but they never really communicated that with me. But it was like it just never got approved, and I felt that it discouraged me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something because I put my hard work behind it. I sweat, tears, everything I do is hard sweat and tears. So if it doesn't get approved, it hurts. Because I'm a creative. I'm sensitive about my shit.
Hell yeah.
I'm sensitive about my shit. So like, that's probably one of the most like discouraging, you know what I mean, moments of this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? That when my work doesn't get published, because I personally feel like it is good enough, but if somebody doesn't, or they, you know what I'm saying, doesn't help me and just fix it and stuff like that. So it bothers me when shit like that happens, for sure.
And how do you push through those times? Like, say like somebody, you put something out, you're like, this is the greatest shit I made, and then
it's
people,
like,
it's ass. Like,
I just call the guys, like, bro, we on, like, like, I need some motivation, like, but the guys know. I feel like all my friends, like, they know when it's time to, like, not just give me motivation, but it's time for that motivational talk. You know what I'm saying? We probably got a day a week when we just inspire each other just to keep going. And like I told you earlier, like, when I talk to them, it's just back. It's time to go again. You know what I'm saying? I feed off that. I feed off the people that around me want the success. And I low-key sometimes feel like I'm the gatekeeper, or I'm at the door. So if I could go hard and I could push us all through, we live.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear that.
For sure.
What are some of the things that like stress you about, having a machine? Like, is it like, maintaining it, or keeping budgets up, or like not getting deals in?
Yeah, I think that I think you hit the nail right there. Like, just not getting the deals in. Like, we work, you know what I'm saying? Like, we go so hard over stuff like that, and then, some people hit us for, we got a $5,000 budget, we got $10,000, and then and they take that off the table and go somewhere else, and it's like,
shit.
That probably would have been the one.
You
know what I'm saying? But you gotta work. You just gotta fight through that. You just gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. Just gotta. Maybe that wasn't for me. God got a plan for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it'll come. You just can't give up. That's really all it is.
what are some of the things that you do to keep your mind right? Because, you know, everybody has their rituals, everybody has their things that they do to get their mind right, to take on an event or handle a project, or even when something doesn't work out, you got to take a minute to yourself to gather yourself. What are some of the things that you do?
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
no, yeah, but I'm a traveler though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I like to, you know, go places that I've never been before, or go places that I feel like I want to be in the future, and you know, I just sit there. You know what I'm saying? I gaze off. I sit with my laptop, or you know, I take some music. I listen to a lot of Brett Fires. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. Calm music to just get me recollect myself, and I just understand like when I'm in those spaces. Like I went to Puerto Rico, and I'm just, you know, staring at the water and stuff. I'm like, okay, this is the opportunity that's in front of me. You know what I'm saying? I have a situation that's about to happen, or it's going on currently. Breathe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Take this time that you here to breathe and understand when you get back it's work time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
traveling is probably one of the biggest things that really just gets my mind right and calms me down for real.
Yeah.
And other than get high.
You know, I like to ask a lot of creatives this because, you know, we find inspiration in so many different things. Like
Sure.
with me, I find my inspiration obviously doing that stuff as well. But my inspiration, like I like to go on walks and just like look at like my surroundings and shit, right?
Yeah, beautiful.
So like what's in this, like where do you find inspiration to do what it is that you do with videography and all that?
Just my hood, for real. That's why I go there every day. I just remember everything from a kid to where we at now, and it's like we really, we leveled up, but we still in the same space. And it's like when I go there, it's like I wanted to take us all out. So when I go there, I get that motivation. You know what I'm saying? Just to see some of the guys complaining about, certain situations, bills or moms or kids. You know what I'm saying? And it's like our time is gonna come. Just hold on. So I go there every day. I just talk to her. Sometimes I don't even go to talk to her. I go there, I park in my car and just look around and understand like this is where we started from. It's bigger than this. You know what I'm saying? I want to show everybody around us it's bigger than this. We could do way bigger and better than this. You know what I'm saying? So I usually just go back to my hood on 164 Sherman Avenue and just catch a vibe and understand like I bet my time is near and I'm gonna be able to take care of everybody right here. Just give me some time for real.
And how do you try to keep those on the game plan that might not see the vision?
And that's crazy. I was thinking about that this morning. Some people don't see it.
And it's crazy.
Some people don't see it, bro. Every day I think about that. Sometimes I'll be feeling like I don't get that support because it's not with what I do. It's not like the rapper. Yo, everybody come with me. I got a performance. Everybody come with me. I got a video shoot. I'm the one shooting the video. Nobody really wants to be around that yet.
Yeah.
So they don't really see it yet, but I see it. And as long as my vision is clear, y'all gonna catch on. I'm gonna show everybody.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen for sure.
Talk to me about the other company you have. You said it's called Dreams to Reality. Talk to me about that. Let's get into that.
Manifesting your dreams, creating them to reality.
Okay.
It's a visual. It's a production company that me and my man started. Just something to keep us together. You know what I'm saying? Something to build on. Something to say. You know what I'm saying? This is our possession. It's something that we have. And it's really been going good. We had our first production situation with my man Fergie Baby. Shout out Fergie Baby. He had a listening party, and we had to cover it, do the recaps, pictures, and then I was making sure that our people that was working for us at the time was on point. Everything was good, and everybody just loved how we work as a unit. You know what I'm saying? Love our brand, love us as individuals also. So it's pretty. I wouldn't say easy because nothing is easy, especially when you're starting from the bottom, but it's fun. You know what I'm saying? It's just fun. It's a fun process just to build on what we have right now, and then I just feel like that's could be one of the greatest, if not matter of fact, one of the greatest production companies or production brands ever. That's what we want. You know what I'm saying? That's what we strive to do. You come to us with a vision or something that you thought, we're gonna turn that dream into reality. That's what we do.
Yeah.
And we make it happen every time.
And saying that's a bold statement to make in a city like New York City.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly, because there's so many companies, so many creatives. It's like you got to work hard. You got to want it more than a lot of people. And right now we got a show that's I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, too much, but we have a show called PV360 Freestyles. It's basically like a freestyle based situation, like how Funk Flex have it, but it's for the up and coming.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we had like young Devin. You know, I work very closely with her. We just did, well, me and Bell just did some stuff with Dusty Locane. We had Fergie Baby. We have Billy B. We have London Hill coming up. We have Lola Brooke coming up. We have a lot of stuff like that. So with that's gonna like fuel us. You know what I'm saying? Just get our name and get everything lit, and then it's gonna go up from there. But I feel like that's gonna be the thing because we have a lot. Of 2 previews, I had a record label call my phone personally to talk about. We want to give you certain artists, or we want you to work with certain artists. I'm not gonna give it away,
of course,
but it's coming.
It's about to be big.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's stuck. When it's up, it's stuck.
That's what's up,
You know
man.
what
I also want to uplift the fact that you are the first videographer here on Behind the Machine.
That's
so
love, man. I appreciate
we
y'all
definitely got to
having me,
uplift that. I got to ask you too, man. Give the people at home some tips because I've always wanted to be a videographer, but I can't work the camera. That shit is hard. Like,
I'm telling you. The tips I have, like, just be confident. Be on time. Be confident, be on time, and understand, like, don't let Instagram fuel you, because people look on Instagram and they'll think like, damn, this video fire. My shit don't look like that. Oh, my shit don't look. Damn, I did this video like 3 other times. Look like the last video. You know what I'm saying? Understand your craft, understand your capabilities, and practice. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever let anybody else's success fuel yours. Do your own thing. Look, it's your world. Live in it. Claim it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let outside situations fuel your inside. Just be yourself. Hone your own craft. If you're creative if you're the creator that you think you are, it's gonna happen. So don't get discouraged by seeing better work or somebody that been doing it 20 years and you just started 2 years ago thinking it's gonna look like a 20-year work. Continue. Own your path. Understand there's gonna be a lot of obstacles. You just gotta hurdle them, and like Nipsey said, you can't quit. Once you quit, it's over.
And you know, how do you deal with that? Because you know, Instagram is such a drug for this generation.
Bro,
like,
let me tell you,
people are really like they got to shoot up their veins with Instagram. Like, it's crazy.
I still fall victim.
Yeah,
I'll be honest, bro.
Yeah.
I still fall victim. I go on, you know what I'm saying? I seen what's his name? Edgar Stevens. That's his name. Edgar Stevens, I think that's his name. But he just A Boogie and Roddy Rebel video, and it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like the creative aspect, your boy. I'm telling you, and it's like, damn, my videos. Wow, my shit don't look like that. My shit don't look like that. But I try to trust my journey. You know what I'm saying? I gotta trust my process. I gotta follow the process and understand, like. And I look back from pictures of his old self, and he was just like me. You know what I'm saying? One camera. Everybody back up. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? And he just worked his way up. And I watched the interview. Matter of fact, I reposted it on my gram today. He said at 18, he told his mom asked him, yo, the video stuff working out? He said, nah, Mom, I'm broke. 19, I'm still broke. 20, I'm still broke. 21, Ma, I ain't gonna lie, I'm broke still. 22, same thing all the way up to 27. At 27, he said, Ma, I just bought you a house. At 28, Ma, I just bought you a new car. At 29, I'm doing videos for everybody that I always wanted to do. And I'm 29, he's 29 now, and it's like, I feel you. I feel you. Say that. I got you, my boy. I caught the message. You don't know me, but you gonna soon know me, my boy. What's up?
Have you had a chance to interact with him or meet up with him?
Nah. It's just straight like Instagram. Like I just, you know what I'm saying. I follow him on Instagram and stuff like that, and that's just one of my inspirations. Like, because I just understand his journey. Not even like the video and stuff like that. Like, of course, his videos is ill, but just the journey for somebody that started with nothing too. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you did it. It's up then. I could do it too, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. For sure.
And I'm sure you've come across other iconic videographers throughout your career. And you know, respect to them and their machines as well. What's some of the things that you've taken away from their machines or they've told you as like a word of advice?
Like for instance, Hot 97, we had great videographers. They like Annie Bursey. She did Scissor's video. She did Ciara's video when she was pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And my other man, Rashid Ingram, he's a great photographer and stuff like that. I communicate with him every day. But I take little stuff from them. Like, they see me, or I told them, like, yo, bro, I don't really know too much when I'm in here. You know what I'm saying? So they'll teach me stuff like, yo, instead of having the camera like this, move it to this side to see different angles. Before you start going, check out all the angles and then pick the best one. You know what I'm saying? So just little stuff like that. I piggyback. I just watch them sometimes, and I always say this too. I always want to be on set, or I always wanted to be on set with a great director that I could just watch, that I could just see how he goes about doing stuff, or like what's his creative process, or like how does he direct his team to create this vision that he wants. You know what I'm saying? I just want to watch. I never really. I said I started from nothing, and I still have just me and my partner. So. Just to know, like, if I could get that opportunity just to see, I know I could create something that's, you know what I'm saying, amazing. But until then, the people I do have around me, I love them, man. I always tell me, yo, Rod, you keep going, or like, yo, Rod, instead of doing this, try this, or color grade this, or I know this person that'll help you do it like this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I always just piggyback off little stuff that the people around me that's great tell me.
Yeah. And, you know, and we having a great conversation. I'm forgetting my questions, man.
Yeah, we chopping it up.
I want to go back to the whole Instagram thing, man. Again, like I said, the whole Instagram vibe is a drug, and people are just so hooked up on it. And people like to compare their work to what they see on whatever it is they see on Instagram. How do you try to? And I know you said you have your strong support system, but they're not there with you all the time.
Yeah.
They don't tuck you in at night. They don't wake you up in the morning. How do you deal with it by yourself? Like, you see something and you're like, fuck, I wish my shit looked like that.
Honestly, that's a great question. Like, sometimes, like, it does, like I said, it still bothers me. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm by myself, sometimes I look back for my work from the beginning, and then I see my progress. From, like, I started, 2018? The end of 2018, and I see how my videos look from then, and then the progress and the process that I have now from when I used to go from Final Cut. I used to just straight Final Cut, and then now, I'm Adobe Premiere, now I'm DaVinci Resolve, now I'm After Effects, now I'm 4D, and stuff like that. And I just look at where I came from and see where I'm at now for my final video. I'm like, damn, there was progress there. There was something there. It was something different. So, you know what I'm saying? My work is good enough. I'm pretty sure there's somebody that's watching my video that say, damn, I want to have work like him. So I just put that in my mind, like, okay, maybe my work is great that somebody want to mimic mine. Yeah. So just don't ever get discouraged in it. But it does bother me, dog. I ain't gonna lie. I do. I'll be a liar if I tell you, like, I don't be looking at other work and be like, damn, son. But yeah. You just got to keep going.
Yeah. And, I'm glad you brought that up, too. Like, looking back at where you came from to where you're at now, that shit got to be a beautiful thing, man.
Bro, it's like... You did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, man. You did that, boy. Like, for real. I always pat myself on the back. I always try to keep my own personal morale up, for sure, because it's like I did accomplish a lot in my short time of doing this. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't 10 years. It was literally, I think this is about to be my 5th year, for real. And it's like, I'm talking 5th year seriously. You know what I'm saying? I got Hot 9 after my 2nd year. And then I would literally know little to no knowledge of anything about cameras. Just know how to turn it on and press record. Yeah. And then from just learning how to work a TriCaster, how to set up a tripod, just to get the right angle and what's the proper use for a tripod and stabilizers and lighting and why is lighting important. I learned that in a year, and COVID hit and it was like do or die. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna hope that Hot 97 calls you back, or you gonna get your ass up and go shoot some of these videos and practice and make sure that your craft is owned? And that's what I did. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We live, baby. We live, baby.
And I want to ask you too as well. Like, with COVID happening, that shit fucked up a lot of people's bread, man.
Boy.
So being a creative, man, how did you deal with that? Because work ain't coming in. I want to ask you, because I have to deal with the same shit as well. Like, we can't meet with artists face to face. Yeah, face to face. And me personally, I hate doing phoners because phone calls drop and people Zoom don't got good service and shit like that. Yeah. So I had to pivot and do video interviews, and that kept me going and shit like that. So how did you pivot throughout COVID?
At first it hit me like, tremendously, because you know, couldn't get any bookings or I couldn't get any work done. But I don't know. Like, I feel like when that happened, what I did. At first, I spent a little month in the crib. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But then I started to get back out in the field, though. I can honestly say that. Like, I felt like me and what was it? It was one video that made me realize, like, bro, what you gonna do, bro? Just wear a mask and get right, bro. You can't. Like, if you stop this right now, you don't know where you're gonna be in the next couple. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know if hot is gonna get rid of their whole. You know what I'm saying? Or like, what are you gonna do? So I did what I had. I went out. I got some bookings. I let people know, like, hey, I'm still out here. You know what I'm saying? You got to be masked up, safed up, everything. But I was out there. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't let nothing stop me for real, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't let COVID hit me. It affected me for a month. I probably said a strong month. I was like, damn. After that, I'm outside, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta own my craft. And I felt like because I did that is because I'm literally sitting in front of you now. If I didn't do that, I don't know where I would have been. Honestly.
That's a fact.
Honestly, because I use COVID to practice a lot. Like, I use COVID to when I'm after I shot these videos, I put it in different programs and I practiced and I did a lot of stuff and I made a lot of connections with good people. And, yeah.
And, you know it's a situation, too, because it happened in my field as well. You had a lot of the greats that was sleeping during COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Did that happen with you as well? Like, a lot of the GOATs was like, you know what, I'm not going to shoot today. But you like, this is an open field. Fuck that. I'm out here.
It happened all the time. It was, that's what I said. COVID, it hurt me that much. It helped me. I'm going to lie. I looked at it as a pause in life. And it's a restart. So if you wanted to really get out there and make your name, you could wait till everything is over and everybody else is back on, or you could be the first one out there. You know what I'm saying? I was one of the first one out there. Or look, a lot of the greats or a lot of the people that I was working with or working or looking up to, they took a long break. I'm like, all right, y'all, I guess y'all good enough to do that. Me, I ain't there yet. I'm not there yet. I'm out there. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it for sure.
You know, there's something that, you know, we have a lot of similarities that I've noticed about this conversation. You said you got the job at Hot in your second year, right? It's funny because I had my first byline with Billboard in my first year in the writing shit. So, you know,
you understand.
Man. Like, that gives you like a certain fire in you that makes you feel like, you know what, bro, I'm meant to be in this shit. I'm meant to
be in this shit, bro.
Because I could have got this shit 5 years from now, 10 years from now, but I had it in this amount of time.
You see what I'm saying? And it's like the opportunity that I just took it full force. And it was like my second year of picking up a camera. I don't know too much. I'm letting y'all think I know a lot, but I just know the basics. But the basics was good enough to get me here. And the fact that I'm here and I can learn, it just gave me an opportunity to learn. I'm grateful. I feel I got that fire. I feel like this is for me. You know what I'm saying? I've been so many doors with so many people. I had opportunities to work with, like, you know, Drewski and DJ Enough and TT Torres and all these people, greats from Hot 9. And not to mention SOBs. I was on SOB stage all the time. I was on stage with Megan Thee Stallion. I was on stage with Coil Ray. I was on the stage with Fabio Foreign and everything. I had the chance to do the recap for every single one of them for Hot 97. And I got my work out there, and it was just love. And then, you know what I'm saying, I met like people like Arden at the Leaderboard link ups and stuff like that, and it was just kept the connection with everybody that I met. Everybody knew my name and my Instagram, and we just been locked in ever since. So that shit was amazing. It was a blessing. I could never turn my back on that situation for surely.
Do you see yourself like I guess like opening up a workshop, like a camera workshop, videographer workshop,
just with the help other
other people?
Hell yeah, I want to do that badly because it's so many people that sometimes hit me up. I was like, yo, I remember when you started this, and look at you now, bro. Like, not for nothing, bro. You think I could, you know, come to a couple of shoots, shadow you and stuff like that? And I'm thinking about, like, like really opening up a situation whereas I can help somebody. You know what I'm saying? Help a few people that want to learn about, you know, the basics or, like, just the advanced or editing or lighting or understanding of lighting and stuff like that. Like, I feel like I could be able to do that, and that's something that I'm planning on doing like later on in the year. You know what I'm saying? So if you out here listening, and make sure you sign up for that. Don't around.
Facts, because we need more
creatives.
Stuff like that.
Creatives. We need that, bro. Like visual creatives, and it's a fun thing. You know what I'm saying? Like think having something in your mind and be able to create it, and you can watch it.
Beautiful.
You know what I'm saying? Like it starts from here. Remember, I look at it like this, right? I seen a post the other day, and any creative could attest to this. If you could pay your bills off your creativity, you made it. And I look at it like this: somebody is paying for what you have here. It's not physical. It's right here. You're the person that's creating it and giving it to them. And it's like, oh, I'm gonna give you money for this. You're giving me money for my thoughts.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing, bro.
Yeah.
I pay my bills off this because of what I have here and my skill set behind a computer and the camera. But it all starts here.
Yeah.
Because anybody can pick up a camera, boom, and drag and drop into the. But if you don't have the mental stability or like the mental creativity right here to know what you want to create or what message you want to send, then it won't work.
Yeah.
But once you have that, you got the opportunity to, move your mom or pay your bills or buy a new car off the thoughts. That's crazy, bro.
And it's valuable too.
Boy, that's something you can't teach.
Yeah, and nobody can put a price on it
Exactly,
because
it's my thoughts.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it, bro.
That's crazy, man.
That's crazy, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, it busts my head too. I'm like, yo, like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I could be out there and no malice or no disrespect to anybody else that, do hard work and stuff like that. But I could be doing, construction, or I could be being, what I'm saying? Shout out to all the, sanitation work and stuff. I could be doing stuff like that. But instead, I'm a creator. I get paid for my thoughts.
Yeah.
I could sit. Sometimes I'm sitting, doing a little video. Deposit hit $1,000.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Let me keep working.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I bet. You know what I'm saying? Then I go do that next day. I shot that video. 2 days later, another 2,000 deposit. Oh, we live again. You know what I'm saying? And that's because of this. What y'all like what I have here first. Then y'all like what I say. Y'all like how I talk. We communicate. I like having good communication with my clients and stuff like that. I'm fun. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But it starts here. You see that first. That's why you come to me, and then we go from there.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And another thing too about, and I don't know how much time we got left. I got like a few more questions for you too. I like how you brought up the whole idea of like having your thoughts in your mind and putting it out there. Have it be physical. You know what I mean? So how do you try to get all those thoughts together? Because when you're creative, at the same time, the brain is like fucking crazy.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes I do go through that creative block, but when I drive or when I'm in the shower, it's my creative time. Like, I be thinking about movie scenarios and stuff like that. Like, all right, so say I had somebody running down the street and a car comes and he jumped, they grab him, jump. Like, I just think about like, what would I love to see in a movie? Yeah. And I write all of that stuff down. You know what I'm saying? And when I go back to my notepad or wherever I keep my thoughts at, it be all right there. And I just add on, or you know what I'm saying? I pitch it to clients and they'll have their add-ons, and we go from there. But it usually starts for me with a shower or when I'm in the car. That's how it starts.
Why is the shower such a great place?
I don't know, bro, because I'll be in there thinking about mad stuff. Okay.
Oh man, that's funny. Oh, what's the craziest thing you've thought about in like the shower? Like the craziest idea, the most creative.
Idea. It's actually gonna happen. We have this Fergie Baby. We shooting a video soon, but he had I want to remake. I don't want to give it away. Somebody might try to steal my shit. But it was basically like a movie that came out, or whatever the case may be. We want to recreate that and use it as like old time and modern day. It's gonna happen. That's why I don't really want to. But you know what I'm saying. It's coming soon.
Got you. All right, Rob, man. One last thing, bro. Talk to the fans at home. Let them know what you got going on, future plans. What's going on? Talk to them.
I mean, dreams to reality, man. That's I'm gonna pump that till forever. I'm about to get it tatted right here. But we have the PV360 freestyle stuff. That's really gonna go global because we have a lot of artists that's some flying in, some that is signed to big labels, some local. I've been working with, like I said, I work with a lot of labels about sending artists here. So I feel like that's gonna be the thing that really goes global. And we gonna keep working, man. You're gonna see our name a lot. You're gonna see Dreams to Reality or D2R or Borleone Films. You're gonna see that a lot all over the web, social media, whatever you wanna find it. You're gonna see it, and we out here, man.
Tell them where they can follow you.
Borleone Films on Instagram, man. Dreams to Reality on Instagram, and my man ODO. Make sure you follow him too, man, on Instagram.
You heard it here, Behind the Machine.
Behind the Machines,
episode 3. You already know.
You know the vibes.
All right, Rob, man. Thank you so much, my bro. Thank you.